Hi again, Gemini. It's June 2017, Dadhichi here. It's that time of the month, the beginning of the month, when we have a look at what's going on for you in your horoscope. And right now you're obviously feeling bold and very bright with the Sun and Mars transiting your sun sign. This is that time of the year, for you anyhow, where the Sun is returning to its base position. This is called the solar return. That, for a start, usually energizes you. And having Mars there, although that is normally very pushy, you've seen the opposition to the planet Saturn from your marital and, most important, relationship sector. So in the past week or so, the last days of May, you may have been feeling somewhat frustrated, stifled by this combination. It is also in the area of your horoscope that relates to your physical well-being. So you're not out of the woods yet. Mars moves out of this segment on the 5th of June. So although it's past that exact opposition to Saturn, you still need to be a little bit careful. And we do see that Sun will make that opposition as well on the 15th of June, which indicates, again, the potential for some sort of bodily harm, possible devitalization, compromised immunity. So look after your health at this time, because having Mars and Sun there together is showing how much energy you're expending at this point in time. So collect yourself, conserve the energy. This is all about conservation right now. Venus is in the 11th house, about to do a wacky sort, well, it's already started, a wacky thing with the planet Uranus. So you're attracted to unusual people. Maybe that's where you want to put your drive right now, to maybe connect with unusual individuals. We see also that there's a very strong, powerful, positive aspect between these planets, Venus and Uranus, and the North Node, which also makes you quite interested in people of foreign extraction or people who have unusual ideas. The North Node now has just shifted into your third house of communication, short travels, and day-to-day activities. It's the routine planet or sector of your horoscope, strongly bound up in that sort of energy. Finance will be important in the first part of the month. I've got the full moon taking place, in the second house, which is your finance sector, on the 9th of June. And if we have a look around those dates as well, we see also Jupiter in your 5th house of speculation and romance. Let's just stick to the finance though, going into its forward movement at this time. So there's something to be said there for taking a little bit of caution there also in becoming a little bit more informed on what it is you're going to spend. Yes, there could be opportunities for earning income because the moon is comfortable there in the sign of Cancer. It lifelong rules your finances, but as you know, the moon is like this, goes through those up and down phases. And being in the sign of Cancer, it is going to make a square aspect as well around that time, which means you could be rather excessive in the way you spend your money. So take heed of that and be a little bit more careful in the way you manage your funds. And nevertheless, you may still actually earn a little bit more income from the benefits of that full moon in that area of your horoscope. Your ruling planet is Mercury. So some of the key factors there: Mercury moving into your own sun sign, so it's your ruling planet. There we see it moving into the sign of Gemini on the 7th. It moves through quickly, then on the 21st into the sign of Cancer. So you see a lot of communication the first half of the month. Then when it moves into the sign of Cancer on the 21st, there we see the important push to communicate about money, a lot of business deals for those of you that are involved in commerce. Prior to that, we see on the 5th, Mars also moving into this sector. So there's a lot of energy this month for you, Gemini, as a result of the second house being strongly activated. The second house, of course, being money, income, and that type of thing. Let's not forget too that for the first few days of the month, you have Venus in the 11th house, which is also a profit sector. But again, the thread seems to be, because Venus rules your expenses sector, that the money's coming in, but you're not able to hold on to it all that easily this month. Now, there's a full moon, a new moon taking place in the sign of Cancer, as I mentioned. Did I mention new moon? I might have said full moon. The full moon actually is in the sign of Sagittarius. Let me just correct myself on that. I mentioned the full moon in the second house. That actually takes place on the 9th in the 7th house of your horoscope. Apologies for that. The 7th house being your relationships. And let's note that Saturn is still transiting your 7th house, making it rather difficult for you to still feel completely confident in connecting with your partner, or those of you that are single, connecting with someone that you feel is going to be conducive to what it is you want in life. So that's an important one, the full moon there, bringing with it a focus on relationships, but also a limitation, or having a sense of your limitation in that respect. So let's swing around there on the let's have a look at that. The 24th, sorry. The new moon in the second house, indicating a shift in policy. You're not a government, are you, Gemini? A shift pretty much in terms of the way you're approaching your finances. And let's not forget that new moon is going to take place just after Mars has been transiting there for a while. So a lot of dynamic energy, a lot of energy, almost an aggressive passion to achieve some financial end, as shown by the Mercury, Mars, and also this new moon taking place in your second house. Jupiter goes direct. This is your career planet. You've had Neptune up there giving you a lot of dreams, but maybe not a lot of practical opportunity. The direct movement of Jupiter on the 9th of June is a very, very good one. It shows a reconnection with your creative self at that time. So that's all really, really great news. Chronologically, the last couple of days of the month, we see your ruling planet making a favourable aspect to Neptune. That again is the planet in the 10th house, career. And then the conjunction to Mars. That could be a little bit hot and fiery and argumentative. So the last couple of days of the month, take care. You may be very opinionated. This has to do with your work. You may want things to go a different way. You may be obstructed in that. So it's all about diplomacy as the month of June finishes up. Take a look at what I've written there, what's available to you at astrology.com.au for the monthly and the yearly readings. It's a good idea to contextualize what's going on. And of course, I'm always available there along with our affiliate psychics and readers if you want something just a little bit more personal. Look forward to your company next month. Thanks for joining us. Bye-bye, Gemini.